The corporate watchdog has suffered a devastating legal blow after a court threw out its case against the former directors of collapsed retirement village owner Prime Trust, including former Federal Health Minister Michael Wooldridge. The loss could cost taxpayers millions of dollars, as the full court of the federal court awarded costs in the long-running case against the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. Share on Facebook. Share on Twitter. Tweet link. Former Federal Health Minister Drive Michael Wooldridge was originally hit with a 27-month ban and a $20,000 fine. Photo. Luis Enrique ASIC. With a court ruled that ASIC had filed its case 1 month after the statute of limitations for corporate wrongdoing ended. A statement by the regulator said it was considering the judgment, raising the possibility that it would appeal to the High Court. Related articles. Bill Luskett and the misplaced $77 million court overturns Prime Trust. Banning's corporate wrongdoing in Australia has a 6-year statute of limitations under the Corporations Act. On Wednesday, the full court of the federal court threw out all findings against Australian Property Custodian Holdings, the manager of the Prime Trust. Advertisement. Titan request ad push, ad spot -300 extension 250, pose 3. The court also threw out the federal court's declarations that the directors of Prime Trust, including founder Bill Luskett, Drive Wooldridge and high-profile Melbourne political figure Peter Clark, had breached the Corporations Act when they agreed to sign off on a $33 million fee on the listing of Prime Trust. You will now receive updates from Business AM Newsletter. Business AM Newsletter. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Retirement village owner Prime Trust, once worth $560 million, collapsed in 2010, wiping out the savings of about 8,000 investors. Wednesday's judgment clears the slate for the directors, with all declarations of wrongdoing overturned. The original federal court ruling banned Mr. Luskett from being a company director for 15 years and Drive Wooldridge, the company's former chairman, for 2 years and 3 months. Mr. Clark, who had only just signed on as a director at the time of the alleged wrongdoing, was not banned. Fellow former directors Kim Jakes and Mark Bolter were each banned for 4 years. However, the full court of the federal court last year overturned the bans after finding ASIC had run out of time to bring the case. The failure of ASIC to commence proceedings before August 23, 2012 has been the primary cause for the complexities introduced into the proceeding, as no direct reliance could be placed upon the conduct that occurred on July 19, 2006 as establishing a contravention, the full court found last year.